I'm Rose. Today we are in the third session of this chapter, that is standard 6, Geography, chapter 2, Globe, Latitudes and Longitude. As in the last two videos, as we have discussed about what is the disadvantages and advantages of globe, what are the importance of globe, and in the next video we have learned about the longitudes, what are the most, latitudes, okay, what are the most important latitudes we studied, what are the zones of the latitudes, that also we studied. Okay, so today we are going to study about one more important topic, that is the longitude, So if you talk about the longitude, it is also one type of imaginary line which runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, Okay, so as a balance of latitudes, this longitude is also having a numbers of longitude, or we can say vertical lines which comes from the North Pole to the South Pole. Okay, so if you talk about this, you can see here there might be many places in one single latitude. In order to locate them, we need a different set of vertical imaginary lines called meridians of longitude. So these are lines, or we can say vertical lines which runs from the North Pole to the South Pole. These are called the meridians of longitude. So these are also one type of imaginary line, like we can say balance of latitude. So actually balance of latitude run horizontally, yes or no, from west to east, yes or no. But this longitude, or we can say this meridians of longitude runs vertically from North Pole to South Pole. Okay, so as we there can be in the balance of latitude, or we can say there can be, as I have told you in the last video, to locate the places, we should have the balance of latitude so that we can locate it properly. So for that we have the very main latitude, or the largest latitude, that is called the equator, and this equator helps us to locate, or we can say help us to locate in a degrees, or we can say by making an angle to locate any places, yes or no. So same as this also, we for to confirm any point of place, or we can say any confirmed place or any place, we need this, we can say this grid of lines. This grid we call the, we can say like a net. Okay, so this grid of lines, so that when this latitudes and longitude meets, and when, for example here, when this latitude and this is longitude meets the point, and this point is to locate any place of the globe, So when the latitude, this is latitude and this is longitude, when it meets, okay, where is the meeting point, the place, whichever place we want to locate, we can properly locate that place. Okay, so this is what these meridians of longitude do. Okay, so these are semicircles which run from the North Pole to South Pole. They are equal in length. Distance between them decreases gradually towards the pole, and where are the meridians made. Okay, so what happened, as I told you, this longitude, or we can say this imaginary line run from the North Pole to South Pole, yes or no. And if you talk about, and these all are equal in length, that means, for example, what we call this balance of latitudes are not equal in length, yes or no. So actually balance of latitude, what happens when it moves towards the North Pole, the diameter of that imaginary line decreases, yes or no. But in the longitude, what happens, or we can say this vertical line, what happens, this all grid, or we can say these all lines, the imaginary lines are equal in length, but it decreases the distance between the two balance of meridians of longitude decreases. How it decreases? For example, when I am drawing a ball, okay, so what happened? This is the North Pole and this is the South Pole, yes or no? Okay, so what happened? These lines are like this. Okay, so when it starts from the point of North Pole and meets at the South Pole, so what happened? When it comes from the North to South Pole, what happens? Here the distance in the middle, or we can the South Pole. Okay, so this is what this is what the grid of lines these are what the distance between the grid of lines. Okay, the count of longitude begins from the meridians which passes through Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. This meridian is called the prime meridian. This meridian is called the prime meridian. As we have discussed in the last video about the latitudes, yes or no? So as the equator divides the earth into two equal parts, that means North Pole and South Pole, same as here we take one point, or we can say one point, that is called it is in England, or we can say UK. Okay, there is one place which is called the Greenwich, British Royal Greenwich, that means in London. Okay, and the place in London that is called, we call the British Royal Observatory. Okay, so this is the place where the point, or we can say like equator, it is 0 degree is taken. Same as this point, or we can say this Greenwich point is taken as a 0 degree. It is taken as a 0 degree, which divides the globe or earth into two equal halves. Which divide the earth into two equal halves. Okay, so as the latitude in the last video, or we can say in latitudes, which divide the earth by equator, it divides the earth into North Pole and South Pole. Yes or no? So here we take the Greenwich, or the place like British Royal Observatory is the place in Greenwich or in London. Okay, where this point is taken as the middle point, and this is taken as the 0 degree. This is taken as the 0 degree, which divides the earth into two equal halves. That means towards the east and towards the west. That means it divides the earth into two equal halves. You can see. Yes or no? So this is how this place is taken as the prime meridian. This is taken as the prime meridian. Okay. So as here, it divides the earth into two equal halves, the eastern and the western hemisphere. So as the latitude, or we can say as the latitudes, or we can say equator divides the earth into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, this prime meridian also in longitude. In longitude, what happens? This prime meridian, this Greenwich, or we can say this middle point, divides the earth into two equal halves, that is the eastern and the western hemisphere. Okay, this is how it is divided. Okay, therefore the longitude of the place is followed by the letter E for east and W for the west. So it is considered east is referred as with the letter E, and west is referred as with the letter W. Okay, so now it is very easy to locate any point of the globe by using a grid of longitude and latitude. Okay, so now what happens? It is very easy to locate any place. For example, here any place on the earth surface or any place on the globe. Okay, so here an example is given. Okay, so Dhubri is a place in the Assam. Okay, Dhubri is a place in the Assam. Okay, and this what happens? What we got? And it is situated at what happens? 26 degree north and 90 degree east. Okay, 90 degree east. That is the example. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so when we see the flat map. Okay, when we see the flat map here, I'm just drawing here flat map. Okay, in the flat map you can see here this is the North America, this is the South America, then here is the Africa, then here is the Europe, then here is in Asia, then we can say here is the Australia, and here is the Antarctica. Okay, so this is as a rough diagram as I drawn. Okay, and this if you talk about the grid, or we can say prime meridians run from here, that is the here. Okay, that means divides the earth into two equal halves, that is east and the west. Okay, so if you talk about this Dhubri is one of the place in Assam. So what happened? Hemisphere. Okay, so it is saying that it is what we call, it is 26 degree north. That means in the northern part. We can say in the northern hemisphere. As we know, India is situated in the northern hemisphere. Okay, our India is here. You can see, and it is 90 degree east. That means we can say it is in the what we call, it is in the 90 degree. That means 96 degree east. That means in the eastern part. That means it is in the northern hemisphere. And it is in the northern hemisphere, and here if you talk about, it is in the 90 degrees. That means how much from the Greenwich, that means how much the Greenwich is being what we call from the Greenwich, how much the distance is from the main, or it is a 0 degree Greenwich towards the north of India. So this is when it comes, when the any tropic of Cancer, or we can say a tropic of Cancer passes through our India. So same when this the latitudes and the longitudes meet at the point of Dupree, then we can say that it is present in the northern hemisphere, and it is the east of the Greenwich, or we can say the prime meridian. Okay, so this is how it is being located in both with the longitude and the latitudes. Okay, so this is what is the this is how it is being located. So next topic we are going to discuss about the time and the longitude. That means longitude and the time. So if you talk about what is the connection between the time and the longitude, as we know, the sun is the best timekeeper. Yes or no? So if you see in the morning and the sunset, if you see the shadow of the person or anything becomes so much long, and the shadow at the noon is so much short. Yes or no? So this is what happens. So this is how the time keeps, or we can say how they have taken the time. So actually how it is being taken the time is, as we know, the earth, or we can say globe, is divided the longitude, in the longitude way if you talk about, this being divided into two equal half, that is from east and the west. Yes or no? This is the 0 degree, that is Greenwich. Yes or no? We can also say as a Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich Mean Time, that is in the short form, it is called the GMT. It is called the GMT. So according to this, according to GMT, what happened? It is being divided into two equal halves. Yes or no? As I discussed in the before. Yes or no? So from what happened? It divided the two equal parts. That means eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. Yes or no? So what happens? This, we can say the places of this Greenwich, or we can say through the Greenwich meridian through which this country, or we can say this standard, or we can say prime meridian passes from which states or which country. All this all these states, or all this country through which in this line, or we can say in this meridian is located, what happens? All these places have the same time, or we can say same midday, or when the sun is at the middle of this, or we can say on the top of this meridian, what happens? All this, whichever places is located in this line, in this Greenwich line, or we can say Greenwich Mean Time meridian, what happens? All the places receive the same sunlight or the same sun rays, that is called the midday, or we can say there is no any sun rays, or no slanting, no anything. So whichever place is located in this meridian receives the same sun, or we can say same sunlight. That means the shadow of this place, or we can say the sun is always given the same, that is the midday. Okay, so what we call this is time does what happens, same in all places, falls on the same on this longitude, in this longitude. That means the sun rays fall on this longitude is same. Whichever places is located in this area, this is the same sunlight. Okay, so what happens? As we know, the earth rotates, or the globe rotates from what happened? West to east. Yes or no? West to east. So whichever, that means you can see here the globe, how it rotates. That means it rotates from, this side is west and this side is east. So it rotates from west to east. This way it rotates. Okay, so what happens? Whichever the place, as we know, it is divided into two equal halves, that is eastern and western hemisphere. Okay, so when it rotates, okay, whichever place comes in the east, whichever place comes in the east, what happens? Get the sunrise early. Get the sunrise early. That means the whichever places is located in the eastern part of world or the eastern part of globe receive the first sunrises, or we can say first sunrise, and whichever place, or we can say whichever place is in the west receives the sunlight after that. After this, that means it remains the dark. It remains the dark. So this is how. For example, if you talk about the Japan and the Arunachal Pradesh receives the first sunrise. Yes or no? That is why it is called the land of sunrise. That is why it is called the land of what we call land of sunrise. Okay, so here is some part of the things I have written. When the prime meridian of Greenwich has sun at the higher point in the sky, all the places along meridian will have the middle time, thus same in all places which falls in the same longitude. So as I have said in this before that, the whichever in this longitude, whichever place is located in this longitude, all the places will receive the same midday light, or we can say midday sunlight. Okay, so whether it is so that is how it is go. Okay, then another is that as the earth rotates from west to east, the countries in the east get sunrise earlier. Yes or no? And the western countries, that means western countries receives after that. That means after that, that means it remains the dark. Okay, so here as I just given you the example that Japan and the Arunachal Pradesh of India receives the sunlight early. That is why it is called the land of rising sun. Land of rising sun, because these are the countries, these are the states or the countries which receives the first sunrise, which sees the sunlight first. Okay, those places east of Greenwich will be ahead of Greenwich time, and those which west will be behind it. Okay, so as I told, that is the what we call, as I said, the sun is the time keeping. Yes or no? So whichever countries in the eastern part receives the first sunlight, the time will be ahead of the western countries. It will be ahead of the Greenwich time. Okay, Greenwich time. And whichever countries is present in the western side will be the what we call will have the what we call degrees, or we can say degrees of what we call degrees of timetable. For example here as we saw, the whichever timing, for example here is 0 degree. Yes or no? 0. Yes or no? So the timing will be from 0 to it will be plus 1 to whichever how much meridian is there, that means how much longitude is there this side, that much will be the time will be plus, or we can say it will be added. And whichever countries is present here, this side in the western side, the timing will be minus, or we can say subtracted. Okay, so this is how the time is being fixed on the globe. Okay, so this is how. So this is how the, if we talk about, as we know that this our earth is having 360 degree. Yes or no? 360. How much? 360. It rotates in 360. That means, for example, if we have the angle here, yes or no, it is of almost 360 degree. Yes or no? So to rotate in 360 degree, to rotate one completion, what happens? It takes 24 hours. Yes or no? It takes 24 hours. So to calculate, or we can say to take out the time of one meridian, or we can say the distance between the timing between the two longitude, or we can say, for example here, so for the distance, the timing between one meridian, that means between two meridian, that means the longitude between two longitude, that means the one longitude is here, one longitude is here. Okay, so the timing between the two longitude, how much it takes? Okay, how much it takes? So the 360 degrees, it takes 24 hours. Yes or no? So for 1 hour, how much it takes? For 1 hour, what happened? 360 by 24. Yes or no? So how much it takes? 15 minutes. That means 1 hour it takes 15. That means to complete 1 hour it needs 15 longitude. Yes or no? That means how much? 15. we can say longitude. Yes or no? And what happened? This all and for that means that for one meridian how much? Sorry, one longitude how much it takes? That means it takes, we can say 15 degrees is equal to 1 hour. That means we can say here you can say here how much it takes. 1 degree, 4 minutes it takes 4 minutes. So as we can say that the distance between two meridians, it takes only 4 minutes. It takes only 4 minutes. Okay. So if we talk about our India, how it is being divided, or we can say how the timing of the India is being divided. So as I told you, that means to complete one longitude, it takes 4 minutes. Yes or no? And in 1 hour, it completes 15 longitudes. It completes 15 longitudes. It takes, and to complete one rotation, it takes 24 hours. So this is how the timing is being divided, or we can say how much the time takes, according to which it is being divided. Okay. So in the India, for example, if you talk about our India. If we talk about our India, the difference between it takes from India, if you talk about our India, is like this, yes or no? Here is the Gujarat and here is the Arunachal Pradesh, yes or no? Here is 68 degree 7 minutes and here is 96 degree 24 minutes, yes or no? So this is how. So to divide, we can say how the India calculates the calculates the timetable in India. Yes or no? So that only we are going to see here. Okay. So as we know this, our India is present in 83 degree half. 83 degree half longitude. In the half longitude it is present from Greenwich meridian, from GMT. Okay. So this is present in 83 degree half. Okay. So what happens if you calculate here, if you divide to calculate the timetable of India, what happens? This we take the middle part, that is the 83 degree half. What happens? We divide the India into two equal halves. That means one longitude is present in the Gujarat is present in the 68 degree 7 minutes and Arunachal Pradesh is present in 96 degree 24 minutes. So what happens? We divide the India into two equal halves so that we can calculate the time of the India. So if you talk about actually what happens, what we call one time zone, it takes 30 degree one time zone. If you talk about one time zone, it takes 30 degree. That means total. That means if you talk about total India, okay, it takes 30. That means 30 degree longitude. That means 30 longitude it takes. Okay. So as we know, it takes 4 minutes to complete one longitude. Yes or no? The distance between two longitudes, it takes 4 minutes. So what happened? We will just calculate it here. You can see here 83 half degree is equal to into 4. Then what happened? It takes 67. It takes 32 minutes. Okay. If you divide the India into this, you can see here. As we know from the Greenwich meridian, the India is present in 83 degree half. Yes or no? So from 83 degree, we take as it is also called the standard meridian. This is also called the standard meridian. According to standard meridian, India is divided into two equal halves. Okay. So as we know, it takes 4 minutes to complete one longitude. Yes or no? Because between the two longitude, it takes 4 just divide it into just the fraction into we just calculate into we make it into common fraction, and then we just multiply with the 167 into 2, then it is comes the 334 minutes. Okay, so we have to convert it into second. We have to convert it into second. That means 334 by 60 is equal to, that is, we can say here 5 hours 34 minutes. Okay, so this is how, that means from the Greenwich meridian, it is, that means 5 hours 34 minutes ahead of the Greenwich, or we can say GMT. Okay, it is ahead 5 hours 34 minutes. It is ahead of the Greenwich time. Okay, so this is how it is being calculated. Okay, so this is how the we can say this is how the timetable, or we can say time is being taken, or we can say how this time is being taken from the Greenwich meridian to different part of the world. So chapter is already completed. I think you can do all the works which is given in the book. Thank you.